Titus. Eagle. I'm here to say, yo, Show, yo, Money, yo, Zala. You know what time it is. Gadcast.
This shit spicy. Hey, yo, we talking.
Yeah, we're back at it again. Eagle. Yes.
Oh, that shit
I
down.
don't know. I will like New York. Maddest podcast of New York. You hear that? When in the old town. Yeah.
One eagle.
One eagle. There with Nyan Eagle. Vincent. The Wise.
What's up, yo?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Wise,
don't know
huh?
your boy Sean Watts. I go. Eagle.
All day.
Yeah, but as we were saying while we took a break, we're gonna start right there. You know what I mean? And we have touched on a lot of different topics, investment.
I think men's rights.
Yeah.
I like to talk about men's rights.
All right. We touch on the growth of the youths, and right now Vincent want to talk about men's rights. So
Yeah.
we'll touch on some man rights, Vincent. What's good? Because I like it.
Yeah.
Man rights or rights. What's good?
Yo, man, enough you have no right.
Yeah, bro.
I say a woman alone have woman rights.
It's not really beneficial for men nowadays to get into a relationship or even to get married. You know, with the divorce rates the way that they are, you know, a lot of what I'm gonna say is free information that you can look up. You know, and I feel like it's a lack of awareness is what's happening right now, and I think a lack of awareness is it's not necessarily just in one gender. I think it's in both, because a lot of men aren't very aware of, you know, of sort of the behavior, or like, you know, you got these certain terms now, right? So now they have men who are simps, right? And then you got some men who are tricks, right? And so
Wait. For the audience and the people that doesn't know what those are, but tell me, I don't know what those are. What is a sim man and trick man?
alright, so like a simp is like
Simpleton.
I mean, I guess that's what it would the word would be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And you're simple, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like you basically
Take whatever.
up the woman's ass. You know what I'm saying. Like
We don't respect them kind of man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you not necessarily in your masculine nature. You more letting her take the role.
So you basically wear the skirt then, Rasta.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Who wear the pants in the relationship?
Yeah, and that is a very, in itself, the biggest misconception. Because a lot of people aren't aware that men are actually natural born leaders.
But
Right.
what if you're with a female who's like, she's more dominant? Like, she is not the regular female.
In what kind of way? What kind of dominance?
Let me explain. Because she's not the regular female who would go out and go shopping, do her nails. She'd rather go fix a car. Go, you know what I mean? That kind of female.
You mean like tomboy?
Yeah,
Tomboy.
and that's
Um,
you know what I mean? Like,
She can be tomboy, but she not have to be dominant for me.
like she could be a tomboy and still be feminine in her nature.
Furthermore, I'd prefer if she go out and shovel the driveway, Rasta.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing.
I clean up the store for the kid. Rasta Jamaica to deal with the coal business. But yeah.
Yeah, like she could still play that role. Like she could still be like, you know what I mean, tomboy, and she can still do those things. Like she likes to do those things, but you know she still plays her role. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What's her role though? Like,
Her role is her feminine role. It's adhering to your needs. It's you know what I'm saying. It's like it's playing her feminine role in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
So what role should a woman play in a relationship?
she should be supportive in your needs, in your care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, say give it to me every time I want it.
you know, I think a good woman would.
Isn't
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Yes, Rasta.
I think a good woman would. I think a good woman wouldn't have a problem with that because it shouldn't be looked at as a chore.
Exactly.
for our female audience? Are you
It's
listening?
it's
Take some notes.
it's not wrong to be submissive, okay? Because when a lot of women hear that word, they hear, oh, he just wants me to do what he says. He just
Do what
wants
he
me to do
likes.
what he tells me what to do, and he's not letting me be myself.
But what's wrong with letting me be happy?
But
What's wrong with making the guy being happy?
But this is what I was gonna say. Being submissive doesn't mean that though. Being submissive just means allowing that man to be there for you and allowing that man to love you because he wants to, and a lot of that is you letting your guard down and letting that man enter your
Allowing
space, you know what I'm saying? And letting him take that role because, like I said, men are natural born leaders. This is a biological thing. You know what I'm saying?
man.
So
That's
what-
why you never saw in history, you never saw a woman's society.
That is why.
You never saw a woman run society in history. You never saw it. Not successfully.
Until this day and age, 'cause you have some female leaders.
You got female
Prime
leaders.
Minister.
You can have female leaders. But that's fine. But this is a man's world. Let's be real.
It's
Like-
a man's world.
But there's nothing wrong with saying that. Let me clear that up because a lot of people are gonna hear that and be like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
oh yeah, like, oh yeah. Look at
But
the
like-
live. They
Yeah.
already jumping on the live.
But what I'm saying is the truth.
What for there?
It's
Stand up on the live.
the roads, the bridges, everything that we have today was built by men. All right? Like a lot of those were built by men in history. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will argue and say like, oh, okay, well, women, are doing those jobs now too. Maybe that's changing, sure.
So what about the woman that feels like they could do anything a man could do?
Those women are going to be very happy in life. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They say they should be more.
No,
they should be
because
very-
like I feel like what a lot of women don't realize too is like you guys work on a timer. You know what I'm saying? To where you guys are fertile, and I think at a certain point in life you're gonna want to think about if you're gonna want to have a family or not, and if the chances of you having a family are less and less the older you get, then I think the decisions that you make in the meantime really are a reflection of that. You know what I'm saying? Because let's think about it. Like, a woman's past means way more to a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, than a man's past does to a woman. It's not the same. Women value a man's future.
Yeah, because if me know say I fuck down the place, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
If I know that every man in town ran through you, I don't want you. Sorry.
It's the truth.
No matter how pretty you want to look.
It's not.
I know that if I don't know, then okay, fine, you caught me. But if I know,
That's
no,
not
no,
necessarily attractive to a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak for every man.
But a woman could look at a guy like, yo, every girl in town wants him.
She
Yeah,
still want it.
That's more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, no woman wants a
Man that
man.
nobody nobody
that
else looking at.
yeah, it's the truth.
It's crazy dimension.
It's the truth. But that's what we need to understand, that we're different. Because we're not the same.
All right, so do you believe that as a woman get older, their value get less?
All right, so like depending on what type of woman we talking, like a single woman. Like that's looking to get into a relationship or like looking to get married.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, like
Or even
like I said, women are valued by their beauty. You know what I'm saying? So like that doesn't last.
as them get old. So what you saying is they get older, they get uglier.
No, but
Not necessarily.
Nah, but
Not
their beauty
necessarily.
definitely change.
Not necessarily.
I'm just joking.
No, but I know what you're saying. But what I'm saying is like it's like
That's why so much married couples divorce after certain
you know what I'm
years
saying?
of
It's
marriage,
like
bro.
you're not
The attraction
the
gone.
attraction died, but it could be the man too. It's not necessarily. You know what I'm
It
saying?
worked
Both
both
ways,
ways.
yeah.
It worked
You know what I'm
both
saying? It
ways.
worked both
You
ways.
get comfortable, you get
You know what I'm
fat,
saying?
you get
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
she don't
Yeah.
see you like she
Yeah,
saw
but
you
like-
before.
But you see, because a man care less about his features.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Most-
Men
but
don't
because you know
require.
why? It's more accepted. Like
Like
a
a
man
big
with a
man,
big
yeah.
belly, stay sir.
It's still a
It's
man
more
with
accepted.
bad kids
You
and that.
actually have females that
Yeah.
like the dad bod, them like the big belly,
Ah.
and you have some females do like that. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some females like those. However, when time you come to when you on a man perspective now,
Over.
they view things different.
Game changer.
It's by choice because not every man is the same way.
Yes.
We all have different tastes. So some man will like certain type of girl, and some man will like what you like doesn't mean that. Same thing for females, but however, I think for the reason why I think for a man as they get older, their value goes up and a woman goes down is because as a man get older, the woman start looking like he's older, he's more responsible, he's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, that's because we typically work more in life. You know what I'm saying? We put more hours into our jobs. So on the long term, that has a reflection. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure my coworkers agree with you. I put in more work than them.
Yeah, well,
Alright, sir, keep brothers at the job.
Honest working brothers.
hey man, like my point though is like we put in more hours in the job, right? Than women, and so
A lot of women would disagree with you though, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sure like because there's a few, but that's a few. You know what I'm saying? That's not a lot.
Very limited.
There's a few women that are career based, and those women are the ones that are struggling to find their partners, because those women who are career driven and career based are the women that men are looking for.
Because
Not most men. I can't speak for every man, but
yeah,
most men are looking
women
for.
are born nurturers. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
They have that natural, and the reason why, for example, one of my examples would be they're born with breasts. That's that. No, I'm talking for milk. Come on, bro, take your bite out of the gutter. I'm talking for milk to comfort the baby. That's you, bro.
hey, man.
Word, yeah, but they're born with these features
Okay.
to comfort, you know what I mean? So I think women are born nurturers. Unlike a man, when we weren't born to nurture a child. Right? You see me? We can't do that naturally. We don't produce milk. You see me? We don't go through labor. So naturally, nurturing is not for us.
But I think that makes me go back to what I was saying before. I think like I said, we have our roles. You know what I'm saying? Like we provide a different role for the child. You know what I'm saying? Like in a more biological sense. You know what I'm saying? Because having statistically proven is, and this is like I said, this is information you can look online. Statistically proven is beneficial when you have both parents in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Because when they have both perspectives and they have both values and instilled into them, they prosper better in life.
I think it's very important for both parents to be in a child life, because
Stability.
You have single moms that does the best they know how. They could try, and some of them do a very good job playing the role of a father. Some single moms. However, I think it's still different than having an actual dad in their lives.
Yeah, it's
Stability.
definitely a different thing because it's there's certain limitations that a woman is gonna have, you know what I mean? And it's not to say that young man that's being raised by that, you know, single mother is not gonna be able to have those values that other men are gonna have.
Stability.
But, you know, he's probably most likely, and it's not always the case, but most likely he's gonna find it in other places. You know, he might find it in his coach.
Could be in the streets.
In the streets, yeah, or you know what I'm saying. He might find it in his coach, you know, in school, or you know what I'm saying. He might find other male figures in his life that will
play that role.
play those roles.
And that's the reason why they say just parents alone doesn't grow a child, but an entire community.
You know, yeah, it takes a village, bro. It takes a village, because, and then that's the thing too. I think a lot of what's changing now is like they're not being very social. Kids aren't being very social.
They're in their phones.
They're in their phones. They're you know in the games. They're not very social nowadays, and the ones that are, I mean,
You know, yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Go to your next family gathering, and just look at sitting down chilling, and see how many people on their phones.
Everybody.
While
yeah,
you're
man. All the
sitting
young
down.
people probably gonna be on their phones, man.
It's like, you know, everybody's
So how much social
connected.
interaction do
Yeah.
we really have?
The
Doing the
human
work.
connection is far, bro.
Yeah,
Far,
yeah, you could talk to people.
So you
from
think
all over
this
the world.
younger generation will produce the same kind of love and bond as the older generation because they're missing that affection?
Yeah, I think like if we keep this narrative the way that we're going, like, and this behavior, like, because it's not just like it's a lot. There's a lot of different fields we could talk about. But we're just talking about with women. You know, the way that a lot of the young women are being raised, I feel like, and then it's just evident, you know, which is how they're just deciding to choose to date nowadays. It's not the same. You know, there's no more traditional women. But if it continues this way, then you know the whole concept of family is going to die. You know,
As you talk about dating, what do you think about dating now in 2023 with so many apps and choices and the amount of choices people have compared to, like, I would think that back in the day when there wasn't so many apps and people didn't have so many choices, you had to meet someone and talk to them and vibe with them to really feel how they feel.
yeah. I mean, I grew up in that time where like you
Okay,
went to
so-
talk to the girl.
Boom. Yeah. So now, what's the difference about trying to bag a girl then or trying to do it now when your choices is Bumble or Tinder or something like that?
I mean, yeah, it's a social skill that you didn't necessarily think you needed or, you know, were gonna develop. It was something that you know a lot of people lack. And you see that now, and then like, to me, like it's like I don't even think about it. Like if I see a girl that I like, I'm talking to her. It's not weird for me, you know. It's because I'm comfortable.
You know what I would really like to know? So, boom. When you do meet these people that you meet online, what is that dinner conversation or
I have done. I mean, like I have dated using the app.
So give me an experience meeting someone, because I had a bad experience. But anyway, I'm gonna find out about yours.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm not dishing or dissing any of the people that use apps like that, because like I mean, also I'm more comfortable doing it that way. I have tried, doing it this way. And I've had probably a few experiences, and after that, I just haven't used it. I still have it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I don't utilize it anymore like that.
I'm gonna give you a little piece of my bad experience.
Yeah.
This girl looked nothing like her picture when I met her.
I mean, I can tell you experience. Go ahead.
The filter was up. She was bad as hell. And when I see her, just like I want to turn around right away. Because she don't look nothing. But you know what? I was like, I drove too far. I'm going to sit down and have dinner with you and hear what you have to say. But I was already checked out once I saw her. So now I'm thinking that male or female, if you're giving advice to a person that uses filter a lot, what advice would you give them?
Oh man. Don't use it, man. Just don't. I don't feel like you deceiving the person is going to get you in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like. And I feel like maybe that's common nowadays, where people are doing, like, I guess what you're saying, catfishing.
Catfish, we get catfish.
and like, and that's something that people are experiencing. Like, obviously you gotta recognize them. If that's something that you utilize in like the data apps. So like, you want to make sure you're talking to the right person. But
have you ever met anyone that
off the app and stuff
that didn't look really like?
No, I didn't have that experience. I've had like who they say they were. And then like the few times that I did use the app, like I've had good experiences. Like I've never had a bad experience, but I always came with a certain intention. Like,
Did
what it was.
Did they met say? Did y'all talk for a while before y'all actually meet? Or
No, that's
do you
what I
prefer
mean.
girls that talk for a while before you meet them, or do you prefer the one that like, let's go on a date and we'll get to know each other then?
Yeah, basically. I make my intention very known right off the bat. Like,
Give us some pussy, that's some pussy you want.
yeah, so like it was very and I feel like with men, like like fellas, this is here's some gems for you. There's nothing wrong with you having some standards, right?
Straight. Agreed.
If you have standards, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't want you, if she doesn't adhere to those standards, she could go. You can find another one. Trust you.
Don't do that.
Check out.
Trust me. Man. Like, you're gonna find.
They say if you don't stand for something, then you stand for nothing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like women say they want that a man that's vulnerable. They want a man that shows.
Do they really do?
But they don't.
They don't want a man that's vulnerable.
They don't respect that man. They don't respect that man.
And then when your woman lose respect, what
happens
happen next?
When your woman lose respect, the relationship fails. You know what I'm saying? You're not able to have a functioning relationship at that point.
She lose respect, the respect.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Who values respect more, man or woman? I think the female that's in high school is gonna love the boy for who they are. And I think
so you did like there's different levels?
Yes. I think in high school a girl is not gonna love you for what you could give her. because you're not really giving her anything in high school.
And then you both don't know nothing about that.
So I think that that's at a more genuine level. But I think once you pass college and into your career, it's about what a man could provide.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I feel like
Majority of women, I think. I wouldn't say all.
I feel like with
Even if she brings her own to the table, she
Okay.
wants to know what you're bringing to the table.
yeah, but that's what I think. That's what I was gonna say. Like I don't think it is. It's like I agree with that, but I don't think it's like a level. I think like with women, it just depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
That's why I said majority. I don't say all, because you'll find some women that is different.
okay, yeah. Well, I think the majority of them are different.
No, Rasta. All right.
I think I would say like most of them have like-minded thinking,
Alright.
but like I think depending on the woman, like I think a lot of them aren't the same. Like so like
so you're telling me that because based on what I'm saying is, majority of women, they'll have more standards than a man.
Yes.
For example, like they're looking for certain things.
yeah.
If you're not coming with certain criteria, if you don't, some women, if you don't have a job,
No, yeah, I
if you
agree
don't
with
have a
that.
car, if you don't have,
I agree
so
with that.
it's not just loving you for your personality and who you
No,
are.
but that's my point. Is
You're-
I think for women it's security.
yes,
I think
100%.
It's security, but what I didn't agree with was that I don't think it's a level. I think
Alright.
it just depends on the woman.
Alright, so, but that's why I take, that's why I use majority than an individual woman, because they could be different. You know what I mean? It could be depending on the woman, like you said. If I'm like comparing, if I'm just using like women, but I think majority of women, categorize men like they and nothing is wrong with what they're doing. They're looking for that security, so they want a man that has a job, for example.
Yeah.
They want a gunman who could defend them, for example. You know what I mean? It's all different kind
Yeah.
of security.
Yeah.
Basically. So that's why
man.
they want a rich man. You know what I mean?
Financial
Yeah, if you are not stable, you can't come to them. Some of them, even the woman that is independently and successful by herself, she is looking like, like we said earlier, she's looking for a man that is on her standard or better. She's not looking for someone. Why? Because men still have to have that level of what he's bringing to the table.
Standard.
Yeah, she's not gonna want somebody who's less. I mean, maybe I can't speak for every woman, but most of them would want.
Most women, yeah, most women do.
Most
And,
women.
and why is that? Why is you know what I've always wondered? Why people feel like there's a bigger or better value on a female private place than a man.
What do you mean, like private place?
More value for a woman vagina. That's a vagina. Everybody love vagina.
Oh, you told private part. Okay.
Yeah.
You said private.
Alright then.
That's
The pum pum.
I thought you talking about. I was like, you talking about like a strip club?
And the pump.
Yo, alright. Why
Nah.
pussy have a higher value than dick?
I think because everybody woman love pum pum, man love pum pum.
It's just value.
Isn't
Man.
it? More people love
No, but that
pum-pum.
goes both ways. You have man with a body man too, you know what they love.
But by the few. And the few.
I mean, like I think women are.
That's why I see a woman that go at the strip club. No, well, to take over everywhere. Cause a taboo, everybody want to go taboo. Let's go to taboo. And I say, wait, a strip club, yeah, man, we're ready.
It's not a strip club?
Yeah, man, taboo no strip club, man. If I get it right, I'm even 100% sure right now. Cause I'm trying.
But it's a female strip club?
A one strip club, me I go to most. It's got to be a female strip club.
Where is that located? New Kingston?
So that side. Oh, that side.
Yeah, you gotta go to Jamaica when we go to Jamaica. Yeah, we go to Jamaica in December. We're pulling up. You got your passport?
No,
okay, so you got mad time to get it. I'm making sure. I'm telling you, mad early. Yeah, man.
Bro.
We're gonna do a little charity event.
Okay, cool.
We're looking into throwing a show. We don't know which artists we're gonna bring, but we're gonna have a few artists there. We're gonna have like games for the kids. We might have a little soccer tournament we've been talking to, but we're just brainstorming it right now. We haven't finalized it yet, but I know the whole charity event is gonna kick off in December.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man. Would have loved to have you down there. You know? Yeah. From Jamaica, different kind of vibes.
Yeah.
I know if you're saying America, you know?
Really?
Yeah. And you know, like, when you go back home, bro, it's a whole different feeling than being here.
Yeah, but,
you know? I love America still, you know. I love Jamaica too. Straight. You see, man? I love you hard, man.
You feel like it's changed over the years, though?
Yes. I think
too much violence. Yes,
I think once the scamming came in, I don't know, I'm not knock anything about anything, but I thought the truth as me see. Back in the days, you used to have like these dons that will control the place, because Jamaica is a very hostile place.
Okay.
This is good parts that the tourism will show, but it has in the ghetto too that's rough.
Like most places.
Yeah, so we used to have these dons that control these places, and they'll keep everyone in check. So nobody get out of line. You coming up and you getting out of line, they'll keep you in check. But once they start getting rid of all these dons and all this shit, when the scammer come around and everyone start having money, what you do? A bunch of poor people have money, what you want to do? First thing you want to do is harm your crew.
Yeah.
So now every corner got guns.
That's
everyone
crazy.
doing their own thing. Yeah.
So you saw that growing up, like.
A visit.
so, what do you think if the scamming did still have gone? Would have done them still did it like, done them
if I think when I scam and they done them would have lock them down quick and have them be for them boy. So it wouldn't be like, yo, I'm scamming, so I'm a don down.
Exactly. That's the sound of the scamming them.
No, but what may I say is,
that they done them.
Most naturally. Did the country get better or worse?
Worse. That's
what I'm saying.
Alright, but let me. Do you feel like you guys have more money?
In terms of what?
Like as a society, you feel like you guys are making more money?
There? Nah.
There or here?
Nah, like over there, like you feel like you guys are getting richer?
I don't know for them. I can't say for them because I don't live there and I don't go there much. He probably have give you a better idea because he visit way more than I do.
Yeah.
So you feel like the people are prospering more? As like, do you feel like they making more money or like?
The people, a lot of money make in Jamaica.
There's a lot of opportunities to make.
Period, yeah, but the people, the money is, I would say it's in one area. For example, one set of people that make a lot of money.
So it's not a
And
lot.
there's mostly poor people there.
That's
A
dope.
few over here make a lot of money, and the majority, I don't think they make a lot of money.
So not too much has changed. I mean, like socially, stuff has changed,
Socially, stuff has changed.
but financially,
Financially, I think the economy is the same.
it's probably getting worse.
Yeah, but I don't know for sure, and it's just strictly my opinion. based
Yeah,
off
yeah,
of what
yeah,
I
yeah.
see and-
I mean, like when you experience it, like you know what I'm saying, because it does have an effect on you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you a funny thing too. And this is a funny story because I know the world probably not know this, but you know how a lot of Jamaican single parent make money to send their children or their child to school
Mm.
is by keeping parties. Like they'll keep a party and raise money.
Okay.
Or they go into a thing that they call partner. And that's like, say if you're the banker and you're saying every week, it's almost like the pyramid schemes up here.
Yeah.
Where people do that like a lot of people finance sending their kids to high school because in America it's free, but in Jamaica you gotta pay to go to high school. Or you better get a scholarship or some shit like
That's
that.
crazy.
You best believe, like,
They treat it like college.
yeah.
Pretty much.
That's more value though.
And that's the thing too. Here, you pay for college.
Mm.
Jamaica, you pay for high school. So they already start limiting you at an early age
Yeah.
because it's not free. High school is not free like up here. So here, what? We're going out in the world 18, 20.
Wait, the high school free up here?
Yeah.
I never know that.
You didn't know high school was free out
High
here?
school is free out here?
Yeah, public school, bro.
Oh, with the blood.
Wait a minute.
How long? Holy shit.
All along high school free up here, bro. You see me?
Wow.
And they don't do like in the Caribbean they do. That's what while I was in high school. In the Caribbean they do like subjects
Okay, so
and
it's
share
very-
school in Jamaica.
It's cool,
for a
right?
little bit. Yeah, so I had a little bit of both
I
ways.
liked it, right?
But my high school was bigger than my college. Like the college there, I didn't go to the college, but my high school it had like a primary school, a high school, and a college. And the high school was bigger than the college. What kind of
Wow.
shit is that? The
Yeah,
college was
I
a
mean-
little piece of the high school.
Yeah.
All right, the
High
Excelsior
school,
people,
make
let me
more
happen,
money.
but yeah, man. And that's a big school.
So my thing is, if high school you pay for Jamaica, high school free for it, college got to be free somewhere too. Where is college free?
Their college is
Like-
free in a few
Canada?
countries.
How much
I'm
education
not
fee?
sure. I'm not sure if it's Canada, but I know college is free.
Yeah, I think education should be free everywhere. Yo.
Should be free.
All levels.
Furthermore,
Should be
Wow.
because it's a control system.
With them teachers.
All right. First thing is, all right, people down. How we keep the poor man gonna do is, in order for you to go to college, you gotta take out loans. You know, the rich people, or they don't even have to do. A lot of white people. Since I've been here, I've seen a lot of white people do it. They would pay everything for their child or their grandchild to come out of college with zero debt. We as black people, when we come out of college, we have student loan, we have housing,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you what too. Alright, if we change it and we say you graduate college and you graduate college the same time with zero debt, right? Both of y'all have zero debt. You're black and you're white. Which one of y'all most likely to succeed or become successful?
Depends on the mindset again, I think.
Majority, like there will be a difference where if it's, you could say, but I'm breaking down to like majority, say majority whites or majority black that graduate from college with zero debt. Which one like more likely to become successful?
To be honest with you, I think white more likely to be successful.
Why is that?
I think that because of our mindset as black people.
Why is that?
Our mindset, the way
The-
we
yeah.
think.
Yeah, and how do we think? Why you would say that?
More likely, from what I see, I think more black people go up to the easy way out, the easy side, instead of putting in the work.
So you think that white people work harder than us?
From what I see, I think
Yeah, I have
so.
a different view. I'll kick it back. Eagle! I know the chap go.
All there.
Yeah, man. So it's a big difference. Like for example, boom, money. You come and you're here in America. You came up from Jamaica. And a lot of people you had to reach out to and say, oh, say a $5, yeah, say a 50, yeah, say a 100, yeah, rather than focusing solely on yourself moving forward. What if every 100 you send back home or every 50 you send to a family member or a friend you've been saving? How much more progress, how much more forward would you be than a person that has no one to look around to come up out of their pocket?
So you feel like it has to do with like their traditions and then what their values?
Yeah, I feel
So
like
it come down to your mindset.
I feel like a lot of successful black people is not gonna be grimy and just turn around and not look in their family. Not saying that some doesn't.
At the end of the day, though, it's still up to you or your choice.
That's why I mean. That's
So
why.
you could be like, no, me and focus on me.
That's why I use it a group.
Like, yeah. But for the majority, though, me say
Yeah. That's why. I know say
Mhm.
individually, I agree with you 100% that it will be depending on your mindset. But when you look at a group of people, and then saying like you have a group of white people, you have a group of black people, and they all got a same thing. Saying how much more of a difference as they further their career it makes.
I mean, I don't really know the statistics on that, but I mean, I feel like, from my experience, like, it just depends. Like, I feel like now, with the day and age, like, there's so many different ways you can make money and, and be successful.
You have more millionaires right now than ever before.
Yeah.
It's not so hard to become a millionaire like it used to be.
Then learning evolved, though. You just take out Google and learn something.
And a lot of, access to information is,
Yeah.
and the way how to train your mind. A lot of people didn't know, I don't think a lot of people know that you have to train your mind. And if you have one success, you have to train your mind to success or whatever you desire.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the
I feel like it's like an individual mindset now. It's not so much of a group narrative. You know what I'm saying? It's like those traditions and values are like, I do see them fading away. You know, because
as time goes by.
As time goes by.
Yes.
But like I can't speak for everybody because there's some people that still hold on to those values, and I think those values are very important. You know what I'm saying? It's in a cultural aspect as well, because that's something that you should try to keep alive. You know what I'm saying? You should. It's a part of you. You know what I mean? So it's to let that go to the way, so later down in history is it's a disservice to you. To what you stand for. I'm being honest. I
As
think
they
it's
talk
really
about
important.
service, there's one thing I always wonder with America. How come if I'm 18, I can't drink, but I could go fight a war.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
I could go kill people,
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah.
but I can't have a drink in my
I
country.
think that if you can go fight a war, you should be able to drink. But but then if you don't believe somebody should be drinking at 18, we shouldn't be sending them to war. It's just as simple as that. We can't look at it from just like only one perspective in that aspect. We have to look at it from different ways, like what are we saying it's okay for somebody who's at this age to do? What responsibilities are we saying it's alright to do? And either way, you're risking your life. If you're drinking versus you going to war, you're risking your life. Are we saying it's okay for you to be expendable versus you making your own choice to drink? It's you have to really think about what are we allowing, to say, what is the standard? What are we allowing it, to go by as okay, this is all right, we have to think about how it affects us.
Another thing, another topic I'm gonna bring up. In today's Constitution, why does it still state that if you have a felony, you could basically be treated as a slave? In the Constitution today, that is written. All you gotta do is just look at it, and you see that. How many people are felons? When you break down the group of people, say black, Hispanic, white, how many people are felons in our system? You say majority of it in our prison system today are black and brown? Well, no, because majority is white in the country, so the ratio would be high. But why do we have such a high statistics of being felon?
Well, I think for a lot of it has to do with DNA. It's still relatively new, and forensic DNA. So a lot of those older crimes and stuff are they're being opened up again. It takes a lot of time for that too. There's a lot of different things there's a lot of different factors that take place into it. It's not necessarily just being falsely accused. Do I think that racial profiling has to play into it? Yeah, I definitely do think racial profiling takes place into why a lot of people being falsely accused. I think it's a lot of it is ignorance, just not understanding and taking the time to understand. Just like I said, it's a lot of different factors. To say what one thing is the problem is not necessarily addressing the whole problem.
Sure.
You kind of have to look at it as a whole.
Yeah, so makes sense. But you don't know, BlackEagle, Vincent in the building,
Thank you for having me.
Eagle. It was a beautiful session.
Yeah, bro. That was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was nice. We talked about a
We
lot.
hit up a lot of different topics, yo. And Vincent, you will have to come back again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, next
Jamaica.
time. And you touching Jamaica with us in December.
man.
We are blaze of fire.
Yeah.
So if y'all have any where that y'all would like Vincent to go, shut up something in the comments. You know how the chat go. Eagle.
Alright.
Next time,
Gadcast.
one eagle.
For having me here. That was cool.
You want the ones?
Yeah. We gotta do this again, yeah, for sure.
Bless.
That shit was cool.
That rum is strong. Shit.
Yeah, man.
I stand up. I'm feeling it.
Once you get
Kick
up,
it
you
down.
feel
Yeah. I was sitting down. It was cooler. I was sitting.
You get up.
I got up, but I said, "Oh shit."
Red League.
Hey, you guys have a good night. This is cool.
You too,
You
man.
can't get this over here, huh?
Yeah, man, you can
Yeah,
get it
yeah.
and store them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Southside.
wrong. Southside?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shit.
Tell them Uncle Ray and the nephew them, man. They know what you're talking.